We have heard three wonderful readings this morning. Inspiring, yes. Comforting, yes. But challenging too. They both inspire and comfort those who, through personal experience, have already encountered the transforming reality of God, discovering a God who loves, guides, and protects those who honour him and open their lives to him. That certainly is what Rachel and David would wish to say and to share, and with great thankfulness and joy. But these readings are also challenging, very challenging indeed, to those who for whatever reason have not encountered God in the person of Jesus Christ, or until now have not made time to take seriously the evidence for his existence. That evidence is both historical, with the most compelling of eyewitness and archaeological testimony, and contemporary, with sane and sensible people speaking of his presence and power in their lives, a presence and power whom Rachel and David believe and know to be so important, indeed vital, for their life together as husband and wife. But what does this reality of presence and power, of inspiration and comfort, have to do with marriage? So much and so many in the self-styled secular liberal media combine to cast great doubt on the institution of marriage, on its relevance and necessity for today, even now on its monogamous and historical character. In a broadsheet poll a few years ago, the question was put to people about the essential ingredients of marriage. Less than 5% identified the kind of love spoken of by St. Paul in the reading we heard, the kind of love that has self-sacrifice at its heart and in its practice. Increasingly, it seems, marriage must be rearranged around people's increasing narcissism rather than the other way round. But in the Christian marriage service, marriage is described in two wonderfully positive and creative ways. First, it is described as a gift of God in creation. Now that is to say, the one who created us, and therefore knows us, our needs and our potential, far better than we know ourselves, designed marriage as the best vehicle and structure in which men and women can both be in relationship with each other and nurture their children to adulthood. Secondly, the vows and promises made to each other inform us that David and Rachel have made a covenant together. Covenants define relationships, and as such they are based not on feelings but on promises. Promises freely given and then faithfully fulfilled. Their reciprocal vows describe the content and define the boundaries within which the marriage relationship offers genuine security, genuine freedom, and genuine opportunities to flourish, both as individuals and as one together. They thus provide a framework in which to manage the emotional, physical, and spiritual roller coaster that is marriage. This covenant concept reminds us of the liberating covenant relationship offered to all through faith in Jesus Christ. And the only significant difference between the two, as far as I can see, is that in Christ we have the perfect partner, while in each other there is always going to be room for improvement. But this is the incredible thing about entering into the marriage covenant and seeking God's blessing upon it. Such seeking of his blessing is a prayer for his continuing presence and help, a prayer which he has promised always to answer in the very best possible way. At a lot of the wedding ceremonies I take, I have to invite the couples to seek God's blessing, his presence in their new life together. Whereas today I know that they know it already. I am only sad that David and Rachel will be leaving us for Cranley, but I do wish them, and the new family they now constitute, every blessing, as I am quite certain they will be a great blessing to their new church family there. So may I be the first to congratulate the new Mr. and Mrs. Warlow, and wish them a long and happy married life together.